Hey guys, it's Wesley. The one thing that I do every day is apply my complexion makeup. Even though I am keeping it on the natural side, creating that flawless canvas is a must. Today I'm going to walk you through my everyday complexion routine using the Coastal Scents brush set. The first step I'm going to start with is moisturizing because I do have dry skin. And if you have dry skin, you want to make sure it's moisturized so that product doesn't cling to your dry spots. So now I'm going to move on to primer, and this is going to help make your foundation last all day, and it's going to fill in any fine lines and pores. Alright, so now I'm going to apply my foundation, and for this there's no real technique. You can just kind of just slap it all over your face and just make sure you cover everywhere. Alright, so now I'm going to take this Coastal Scents foundation brush and I'm just going to use this to blend my foundation out. And I really like this brush because it's large enough to cover a large amount of your face. It's also super smooth, so it blends out your foundation really nicely and gives you like a nice, flawless, natural finish. And right now I'm using this with a cream foundation, and you can also use this with liquid as well. So I'm going to use this foundation brush again because it already has my foundation on it. And when I apply the concealer, it's going to blend them together seamlessly and make it look more natural. And it's also going to help me not apply too much product and not make it look like super cakey. I'm going to bring a little bit of it down my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then just a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to take this flat buffer brush, and for this I'm just going to blend out my concealer. And this brush is pretty soft. It's not too dense to where it's going to move the product around on your face. And it's soft enough to where it's just going to flawlessly blend and melt your makeup together. So after my concealer is down, I'm going to take this tapered powder brush. And for this, I'm going to set my under eyes using a translucent powder. And this is going to help prevent any creasing, and it's going to set your makeup and make sure it doesn't move around. The shape of this brush is really nice because since it is tapered, you're able to get into this inner corner where it's hard to get with other brushes. These brushes are really great because they are made with soft synthetic bristles and bamboo handles. I'm going to use this powder brush now, and for this I'm going to set my entire face with that translucent powder, and this is going to help make sure that everything is nice and locked in. And if you put any powders over it like contour or blush or anything, it's going to help them blend flawlessly. My face is looking a little flat right now, so I'm going to go in with this angled brush and I'm going to contour with this. So right now I'm contouring my cheekbones, and this is going to help bring more dimension to my cheeks and make your face look a little bit more slimmed down. You can go pretty natural with this. This brush is really great for contouring because it is angled and it helps you get into the hollows of your cheekbones, and you can really add a bunch of dimension. And this brush is soft enough to where it will blend things out and make it look super natural. Alright, so now I want to brighten up my skin just a little bit, and I'm going to use some blush for that. And then I'm just going to use the same brush that I used to contour. So now I'm going to move on to highlighting. And since this is a natural look, I'm not going to go in with a super sparkly highlight. I'm going to keep it more on the natural side. And the reason I like using a fan brush for highlighting is because it's nice and soft, so it's not going to deposit too much product onto your skin, and also it's small enough to where you can precisely place it. Alright, so now I'm going to use this flat brush, and for this I'm going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. So this brush is great because it is slim enough to where you can just go down the bridge of your nose, and this is just going to add more light. And this really slims down your nose without having to go overboard with contour. So this is my everyday look. You can really build on this or keep it pretty natural. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my everyday complexion routine. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.